Hi, welcome to my channel. I'm Emily, aka the Petite Beauty Blogger, and in today's video I'll be doing a fun pink and green look inspired by my fun pink and green tropical shirt. To start off this look, I'm going with my Holy Grail primer, which is the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base. And for foundation, I'm going in with the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Foundation in 145, and I'm going to use the Revolution Pro stippling brush to apply it. And for concealer, I'm going in with the Makeup Revolution Concealer and Define Concealer in shade C3. And I like this one. This is one of the best concealers I've ever used, and considering it's under £10, that's a bargain. But it's thick, it's creamy, and it's full coverage. If you haven't got a big budget when it comes to makeup, this concealer will set you up for life. Okay, and I'm going to leave it a couple of seconds. Now quickly, before it creases, I'm going to apply the Makeup Revolution setting powder, which is translucent, and I'm just going to do a light dusting all over my face. For contour, I'm going in with the BH Cosmetics Shade and Define 10 colour contour palette, and this is perfect for pro makeup artists. It's got a load of fabulous shades. This I do believe is more for a lighter skin tone, light to medium. I wouldn't use this on someone who has a very deep dark skin tone because some of them just aren't dark enough, but for me this is perfect. So I'm going to go in with a mixture of the light and the one above, because when you're doing your own contour you don't want to go too dark, maybe one or two shades lighter so it's not too dark for your skin tone and it matches well. So I'm going to do the classic fish. Get started. See how that's not too much. It's just perfect contour shade, and I've applied it using the Spectrum A04 brush. And of course, I'm going to apply that on my jawline and my forehead. And I always like to blend it up in towards my hairline so it blends nicely everywhere. See that difference? It's subtle, but it's lovely and natural and fabulous. Perfect. And now I'm going to go quickly and do the other side. Now for blush, I'm going to go in with the Petite Blush and Bronze palette, and I love this palette because there's so many different shades of blush, not necessarily bronzer, but for blush, yes. And I keep this in my pro kit. I have two kits. I have one kit for me, for my personal use, and I have another kit which has all my makeup in it for anyone I work on. And this one's perfect because it's got some deeper shades for those with the deep dark skin tone, and it's got some nice lighter ones for the ones with the lighter skin tones, and it's just very versatile. And because today I'm doing a very pink look, obviously I want my eyes to be the focal point, but I am going to add a cute pinky blush that's just going to be noticeable but not too crazy. So because it is going to be a bit more pinky, and I know I said it wasn't going to be too crazy, but I am going to go in with that one, but with a mixture of that one. So I'm going to go in a mixture with Lolly and Philomena, and I'm just going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm going to tap tap tap, and then what I'm going to do is just slightly dab it on like that, and it's going to be super cute. Perfect. And if you feel like you've gone in too far, you can go back in with that powder brush you just used, just to dab over the top, and this will calm it down. See? Perfect. And it's so cute, and it's got a nice little bit of shimmer in it, as you can see, so it gives you a nice natural highlight. And I'm going to go on to the other side. And for brows, I'm going to be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade in the shade Medium Brown, and I'm going to apply it with this Eco Tools brow eyeliner brush. And what I'm going to do, to be quick, I'm going to quickly do them off camera so we can get straight to the fun. Now I've done my brows, I'm going to go ahead and set them with the NYX Control Freak eyebrow gel. For the shadow, I'll be using the Beauty Bay EYN Brights palette. Oh god, I broke the mirror, so if this look goes really terribly wrong, it's because I broke the mirror and I've got 7 years bad luck. Now to start off with, before I do any fun coloured looks, I always put on a primer, and this is the P. Louise primer in shade Rumor 0. Now this can be applied with your finger, with a brush, or with a sponge. Sometimes I feel like a finger is a bit harder to keep blending, it takes longer time, so I am going to use a sponge. Now you don't need much, so really be careful because you do not want to waste product, especially one that's this good. What I love about this primer is it dries a bit tacky and it really elevates any colour. It brings out the colour, so if you weren't wearing a primer, your colour would be a lot more mute. This makes colours vibrant and it helps it stay on longer. As I've got hooded eyes, I have a real problem with it printing to the top of my lid because it just does that. So this helps it not do that. So I'll bring it out slightly because that's where I'm also going to be having shadow. And then there we go, ready for shadow. First shade I'm going to be going into is Dragon Fruit, and that is going to be my transitional shade. Line, lid. So I like to always stamp first and then blend. Now this is only going to be the transitional, so I don't want it too crazy because it's just going to help us blend it out into our skin. See how easy that is to blend? What I love about this palette is that the colours are super pigmented, they're fun, they're easy to blend, they're easy to use, anyone can use them. You don't have to be a pro to use them. And the fact the whole palette cost me £23 and you get all those shades. And I love it. I use it for my pro kit. I have their nude one that I also use for my pro kit because it's so versatile and it's got every colour I could possibly want. So I'm going to blend out those edges. You do short, scratchy kind of motions, or sometimes you can just do soft, circular. But I prefer doing the soft and scratchy. It blends it nicely, like that. Perfect. And now I'm going to go in with this brush. I don't know what brand it is. It just says Contour Eyeshadow Brush. And I'm going to go in with the Tutu shade right here. And that is going to be a shade to go on the outer corner to help deepen it slightly. And mix it with the transitional shade. And I am going to bring this one down right onto my lid. Now you can use your fingers to slightly blend out your shadow. I find sometimes that works better than having a brush you've already coloured, because your fingers are nice and clean. Now for the third and final pink shade, I will be going in with the shade Make Them Wink. That is a very neon pinky colour and it's going to look so cool on the end. And to apply it, I'm going to be using the Spectrum B04 brush, which is slightly angled and really good for blending. It's really going to brighten up the look and make it look a bit more intense. And there we go, and that's the pink finish. Now with the green, I am going to be doing a cut crease. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to conceal or prime that bit so we have the best green possible, and I'm going to do that using the P. Louise primer. Now a good trick is when you're doing this, I like to apply a small amount of product just here, and then I like to open my eyes and see where the line stops, and that's how high I'm going to take my concealer. And this helps so you don't get any printing on the top of your lid. I'm going to take it into the inner corner and just take it out. And of course you don't need too much product for this, so look how much better that's looking, and that's where our green's going to go. And of course make sure you blend out the edges. Use your finger or the brush you're using. I like to use my finger because I feel like I get a better blend. Of course don't worry if you take it out too much, because we're going to go deep in that pink again once we've done the green. Perfect. I'm obsessed. So now I am going to use this flat Eco Tools brush, which is going to apply my green, and the green I'm using is called Frosted Lime, and it's a beautiful shimmer. And let's get ready to watch the magic. Make sure to blend it out into the pink. What you can do to elevate it, make it a bit more fun, is I'm going to go in with the MAC Dazzle Shadow Liquid, and it's super pigmented, it's super glittery, and this is going to give us a fun extra glittery look. There you go. Perfect. all I'm going to do now is repeat that same look on the other eye and apply some lashes, and I'll see you when we're done. And there we go, and now I've done my eyes. As you can see, I did a really cute pink and green cut crease with that MAC Dazzle Shadow lipstick in Flash and Dash. And now to finish it all together with my face, I'm going to do highlighter. Now this is the Revolution Pro one in Ice, and of course I always go with my middle one, and I'm going to be using the Spectrum B08 brush. Just gonna slightly fluff it in, tap tap tap. Wait and see. Yes, we're going full out today. And of course, I'm going to do my chin, tiny bit on my forehead. I'll keep it bang. And then I'm going to reshape my nose, but instead of using a brush, I'm going to use one of my fingers. Perfect. And now we're going to move on to lips. And now I'm going to move into lips. And for lips, I'm going to use the Revolution Pro lipstick in the shade Flushed. And to tie that in with my eyes, I'm going in with the Revolution Lip Topper in Luxurious. For setting spray, I'm going in with the MAC Fix Gold Plus because I'm living the gold life today as well, and I'm just going to shake it because you get to see all that. It's so mesmerising. I just sit and watch this sometimes. It's so therapeutic. And I'm going to spray. And then I'm going to fan it. And thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. As always, if you could please like, comment and subscribe. If there's a look you'd like me to try, then comment down below. And I'm actually surprised about how much I actually love the pink and green combo. Don't know about you, I am obsessed. If you'd like to follow me on social media, I'm on Instagram at Petite Beauty Blogger. And if you want to like my pro page on Facebook, it's facebook.com/MUA by Emily. And as always, I hope you're staying safe and well, and I hope to see you soon in my next video. Bye!